In this video, I will be showing you how to use Claude AI API with JavaScript Node.js. So let's get started. The prerequisite is going to be you must have Node.js installed on your system, and main thing is you must have Claude AI API credits. So if you want to watch the tutorial how to buy Claude credits, you can just click on the card that is appearing on top. So let's begin now. So just search for Claude console and make sure that you are signing in and buying those credits. And here in the console, we'll be having this documentation. Just open that. Here we'll be having sample code for most of the programming languages. If you just scroll down, we'll be having a bunch of information how to use Claude, the good practices, and various types of accessing it and the models present here. To the top, we'll be having this messages. Just open it and go to quick start. So this will have the entire process that you need to follow to use Claude AI API. So first thing is, as usual, we must have a console account. We are having that. And next is create an AI API key. We can do that after pasting the code. Here we are having for curl, CLI, Python, TypeScript, and Java. So we can simply use the TypeScript code for JavaScript also. So just scroll down. First, let's begin with installing the Anthropic SDK. So just copy this, and here I'm having a empty JavaScript folder. So I'll just go to terminal and run this command. And I hope that you are having Node.js on your system. And next, I will simply copy this code and paste it over here. We are having this Anthropic imported, and here we are passing some parameters to the model. First is the model keyword. Here we need to specify the name of the model. This can be Opus or Haiku or Sonnet. Next is the maximum number of tokens to be generated in the output. And next is the messages, and inside that we will be passing our user prompt. So in this case, I will just have a much simpler one. So my prompt is 3-sentence story. That's it. And here we are having the message which will have the response. Then we are just consoling the message over here. This main function is being called. Pretty simple code. Now we are done with this. Next, we need to add our AI API key. As shown in the documentation, you can set it as an environment variable, or else you can just have it in a .env file. So I will just do that. Go here to VS Code, to the folder, just click on new file, have .env, and I will just have it like this. So we can just remove the extra things over here. We don't want the export keyword. Now we have to just pass the API key over here and access it in the code. Now to create an API key, in the dashboard we'll be having this manage, expand it, and go to API keys and select create key. Just have a name for it, add, and make sure that you are copying it, because once you create it you won't be able to view it again. So copy it and have it somewhere and close. If you want to delete it, you can simply click on this 3 dots and disable it or delete your API key. So I will just go here and paste the API key like this. Next step is we need to access this in our code. So for that, we will be installing another package called as .env. So just run the command npm install .env. Now in the code, just import it. It's going to be import .env config. And inside this Anthropic object, we will be passing our API key. So just put curly bracket inside it. It's going to be API key colon process .env dot the exact variable that we are having over here. It's going to be Anthropic API key. That's it. And before running it, I will take you to the documentation again. So apart from these input parameters, we have a lot of ways how we can use the AI API. So here we are having building with Claude model capabilities. Just go through each and every topic present over here. It will be really useful for you to use Claude AI API. Some of the important things that I want to show you is this extended thinking parameter. So with the help of this thinking parameter passed to our model, we can control the ability of the model to think, and we are also having some budget tokens also. So we can literally decide if our model should think or not, and also the limit at which it's going to think. And apart from that, we are having adaptive thinking. Here we will just allow the model to decide on its own if it wants to think or just give the response instantly. So for that, just pass the thinking parameter with type adaptive. And apart from that, we are having effort, fast mode, structured output, streaming messages. You can just go through it. And next important thing is choosing the model. For that, here we will be having the models and pricing under resources. This will literally give you the list of models and some of their comparison. And if you go to pricing, we'll be having all the models from Claude along with their cost per million tokens. So I will just go with Claude Haiku, and let's see how to run this now. So I'll just clear the console. It's going to be node space your file name with the extension. This is the response that we are getting. This is just a warning. You can simply ignore it. It will go off by adding type module to package.json. So we can simply go here and outside of the dependency, just add it. Now we won't be getting that warning anymore. And this is the 3-line story that we asked. And apart from that, we are having a lot of metadata coming. So here under usage, we are having the input tokens and the output tokens. So some people really like to calculate how many tokens have consumed. So in that case, you can simply use it. And here also we are having the model ID, the type and role. Let's suppose say you only want to access this particular text alone directly. You don't care about all the other metadata. In that case, we can slightly change our output thing. So rather than directly accessing the message, inside this message JSON, we are having the content. So what we can do is message dot content, and this is an array. So just have array. This only has 0 element in it. So it's going to be array of 0 dot, we are here now, text. That's it. So I'll just put it like this, saving it. Now 2 changes, we won't be getting the warning, and we'll be directly getting the text alone without any metadata. So let me just now rerun it. As you can see, we have got the story alone without any metadata and the warning. And in case if you want to use it with your API or Express, just use the exact same code, and you're just going to call this particular function inside your endpoint. So every time your endpoint hits, you will be sending the prompt from the request and use that prompt over here rather than hot coding, and just you'll be sending response.json, this particular response text, to the UI. That's a video, guys. Do check the playlist of my channel. Done a lot of videos in programming and AI tools. Subscribe me. Thanks for watching.